traffic, the car parks are full, there is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. These are truly impressive scenes from Glasgow. We are, of course, at the 60,000-seater Celtic Park, one of the most distinct special arenas on this part of the footballing landscape. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Munich seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Too much on it and out of play. Kimmich. Goretzka tries to get it forward quickly. Gnabry. Now it's Kane. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Manchester seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that. No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Gets it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Gnabry. Now it's Kane. Diaz.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Now a chance to break. Bernardo Silva tries to switch the play. He's made sure that that won't get through. Foden looks to dink one in. Gets up to head it! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Ruben Diaz. Back into the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. Tar. Davis. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now the counter. Looks to clip it forward. Goes for goal! He scored!
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester take the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Koku. And now the breakaway. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gnabry. Rodri gets good distance on it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Goretzka. And here's Kane. And real chance! They've done it!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Churchy. Hoists it forward. Massive leap! And that's been levered clear. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Cuts it out. Played back in. Plays it out to the wing. It's come loose. He's going after it. Gets into some space. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Defenders on the back foot. Gnabry. Goretzka. Diaz. Davis. And that has been cleared. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Some first half thoughts?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. The action has already resumed here. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward. Diaz. Goretzka. Eliseu. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mateus. Churchy. Over to the left. Oh, really good feet. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Swung in towards the middle. It is a corner. And that's been levered clear. Shoots! And in it goes! And they're back in front!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Davis. And it's Goretzka.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
No complaints about that. Goretzka has got himself a free kick. Davis. Goretzka. And here's Kane. Kane! In it goes!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here, and I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
How's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have...
Towering header! Done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
Davis. Kimmich. And here's Kane. Eliseu. And here's Gnabry. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Kimmich. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Foden. Foden looking to run onto it. Great leap! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Manchester are literally using their heads with some very good service, but it's time for someone to add authority.
It's Kane! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Kane has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's got away. Bernardo Silva. Managed to get it away. Bernardo Silva. Chechi! No, he couldn't find the finish. Davis. Hoists it forward.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Bernardo Silva. It's a loose ball. And he's got the ball glued to his feet.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Churchy. Final seconds, this has to be it. Goretzka. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties. So, the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
The keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Munich have the chance to pull away here. And the lead is 2. Manchester trailing by 2 now. No, it's been saved!
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
Gnabry is third in line. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So it's down to him to keep it alive. It's in, he's kept them in it.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. So this to seal it. Oh, he saved it!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Manchester must score here to stay in it. Saved! And there's your hero! Shootout winners. It is such a compelling way to win, compelling and cruel, but they were so composed under pressure, and that was the difference.
What a way to finish a long, hard match.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Bernardo Silva. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Goretzka. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Churchy. Out to the right. He's got options out wide. And that has been cleared.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Chip through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Donnarumma gets it upfield. Gnabry. Manchester are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it. Yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
And it's played forward. Churchy. It's got through. Bernardo Silva threads one through. Up to meet it! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Manchester take the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
What a ball this has turned out to be. Koku. Foden. And help's available out wide. Great strength, too strong for his opponent, and he has been fouled there. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Bernardo Silva. Mateus. Well positioned to make that interception. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Foden goes short. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Diaz. Eliseu. And here's Kane. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Chances coming thick and fast. It's another set piece. And this an opportunity to pull level. There is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Dispatched expertly, nicely done. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Played into the middle. And that's been levered clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. And it's Gnabry. And here's Kane. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Kane. He's gone for it! In he goes again! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's got through. Here comes the corner. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's in! Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And here's Kane.
Kane really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Now a chance to break. Holland. Well, the referee has bought that. I'm not sure I have. Draw your own conclusions. I've drawn mine.
Well, I'm inclined to think he was just looking for that.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he scores! Back in business! He was just never going to miss.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. Game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we're already back underway here. Has a it's in!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Munich get themselves into the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Throw in. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva gets it out to the wing. Great leap! Good delivery, no joy.
Munich can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Davis. Diaz. Kimmich. Rodri goes looking. Gets away from his opponents. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Tar. Rodri gets it back. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. What a save! Terrific reactions! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Gets up to head it! Churchy. Away from immediate danger. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's been taken short. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Manchester are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Battles to win it back. Gnabry. Manchester are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Koku. And he's on a charge. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Drives it in. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Manchester making consecutive changes here. Donnarumma sends that a long way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Davis. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Look at the goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Goretzka. And here's Gnabry. He's had that put on a plate.
Munich are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Forward it goes.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Going for goal! And they've been caught. It's come back out! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Munich have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Bernardo Silva plays it short. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good ball, and the finish! Oh, that could cost them.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Lambert. Now it's Gnabry. Cleared without complication. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Guerrero. Over to the left. Fires it in low. And he's there to hoof it away. He's had a go! And that's been levered clear. Gnabry. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Could move up a gear here. Not much subtlety. He's launched himself there. And it's Kane! And he just whacks it away. And this has gone, presumably for offside. Keeper sends it forward. Marot. And that's it. And that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Any reflections on that? So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Battles to win it back. Bernardo Silva. Foden with a long pass. Chenchi! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Diaz. Look at the defender bombing forward. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Manchester seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's made sure that that won't get through. Out of play for a goal kick. Tar. Goretzka. And it's Gnabry. Munich still to register a shot on target. Donnarumma sends that a long way. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? No foul, says the referee. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Plays it out to the wing. Rodri. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Goretzka. Diaz. He's through. Get that clear. That's the throw. Koku. Bernardo Silva. Holland. Koku. Foot in. Gnabry plays it forward. Oh, good interception. Bernardo Silva hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Goretzka. Diaz. Knocks it away. He slid it through. It's good distance on it. Holland dashing forward at pace. Guerrieri heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And here's Gnabry. Could be thinking about a shot here. Big chance! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Bernardo Silva. Cocu. He's got options out wide. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And we hit half-time, so neither team has broken through. But certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're already into the second period.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And here's Kane. Eliseu. Kimmich. Davis. Drills, has a hit! Oh, and in again! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! Donnarumma reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Munich get themselves into the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And he's on a charge. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Well read, he sorted that out.
Foden really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's gone for it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Manchester are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Holland. And they've been caught out here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Kimmich. It's a promising ball. Diaz. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. What a ball this has turned out to be. Rodri goes looking. And now they can launch a counter. He's got away. Cherchi. Gnabry puts his foot on the gas. Guerrieri. Mateus. Munich have made a great start to the second half, and it's 1-0. And the through ball is intercepted.
Manchester are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Koku. He's in! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's been given away. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Munich are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And they win it back again.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. And help's available out wide. Corner then. Munich making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Guerrero, his chance! Same again, same outcome.
Manchester really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Gnabry, and here's Kane. Kane not easily shrugged off the ball. Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
Munich probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Face to... and the shot! Back of the net! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. All square again into the dying minutes. Finds himself eased off the ball. He's come loose. Ruben Dias. Manchester have it back and they can go. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. So, the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
Munich have the chance to pull away here. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Foden is second man up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Munich with this chance to pull two clear. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
He's put that straight at the keeper. It's simply not good enough.
The third man in the queue. No, it's been saved.
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
This to double their advantage. And the lead is 2. Manchester at the point of no return. Saved! And there's your hero! Munich have taken the full distance and then some, but they got there in the end.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.